Hello everyone, this is Hybrid Gaming, and today I wanted to start off by playing some Celeste. Now, I have played this game quite extensively before. I have beaten everything that this game has to offer, and I am using the Everest mod launcher, but I don't have anything that would be, well, devastating. I just have the speedrun tool so that I can speedrun the game. And I could update, but I'll not do this for now. So for now, as you can see, I've struggled a lot. This game is not easy, as I'm sure everyone is aware. But with that, let's go. I will be doing everything. This is it, Madeline. Just breathe. Why are you so nervous? So, you can jump, you can wall climb, and eventually you can dash. I'll, of course, show off the mechanics. Here's where they show you how to climb. As we go on, I'm not an excellent speedrunner of this game. I've gotten an hour and a half time before, about. But, here's our first main character. So we're playing as Madeline, this red-haired girl. Excuse me, ma'am? The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? You're almost there. It's just across the bridge. This is Granny, by the way. She's a character that grows on you, shall we say. By the way, you should call someone about your driveway. The bridge collapsed and I nearly died. If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain might be a bit much for you. Well, if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Suit yourself. But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things you ain't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. And she'll keep laughing at you, but we can go ahead and move on. To the bridge. Oh, that's not good. So, I guess we gotta... Oh. Hello, bird. What do you have to say? There's a dash? No. That's crazy. I'm kidding, of course. But that is the main gimmick of this game. It is a platformer. You can do this. And with that, we finish the prologue. And so we will go on to Chapter 1. The Forsaken City. Two Madelines, like save and quit from the pause menu any time to take a break. You'll resume from the same screen and you won't lose any progress. It's a postcard. From Canada. So, now that we're in the first level proper, so obviously you can dash. Also, hyper squish. Best animation in any game. Anyway, so there's a couple of movement techniques that one can utilize. So obviously there's jumping, there's running, there's climbing, and there's dashing. And there's various ways of using those. So like, for example, there's a hyper dash. Technically that's an extended hyper dash. That would be a hyper dash, allowing you to cross gaps that you might not otherwise be able to. Then, there's a wave dash. All sorts of nice movement options. And, of course, so the game itself is very accessible for a new player. I am not normally a platforming kind of guy, but I rather enjoyed this game personally. And I know you can hear my keyboard, I'm terribly sorry. It's a mechanical keyboard, I can't do anything about it. But the main collectible in this game are strawberries. As you can see, actually hang on. I want to turn up. First, let me change this to full screen. Let me turn the music and sounds up, because I don't think they're loud enough. That should be better. I'm sorry, it was really quiet. So, as you can see, the main collectible in this game are strawberries. And they will not collect unless you stand on safe ground. So if the strawberry does not feel safe, you will not collect it. Now, I will preface this, you may have heard this before, but it is possible to beat this entire first level without dashing at all. Now, one last thing before we move on. This is a great section to show it off. There is a movement technique that you probably won't learn about until, I think it's chapter 7, 7B, I think? I think you learn it in the 7B side. So what you can do is you can dash up and then jump off a wall and get extra movement speed. And these are the main gimmick of the level, these traffic blocks. They move when you stand on them, you will get momentum from them, and they return to their original positions. Sorry, I didn't spend very long on that screen. It's kind of hard to do this accurately while also, commentating. Now this strawberry gives a lot of people trouble, because whenever you dash, it leads, and a lot of people assume it's a time-based thing, but they're really telling you, don't dash here. Of course, there are ways of getting it like that. Like that's using a wall bounce. But the way you're supposed to get this is by jumping up that way. Now, as you can see, this game has a lot of secrets, including this one. I will be trying to get all of the strawberries in a level. Oops. I would like to get full clears on whatever I can, but no guarantees. As you can see, you can break walls, and you can also do some pretty tight platforming. Now these, you can see that over there, that's a dash crystal. Whenever you run into one, as you can see over here on this side, you get your dash back. Now, I could go to the left here, but there are secrets here. Don't step on that, that will kill you. This one, however, is necessary for a strawberry. Now then, here, we meet our first side character that isn't the old lady. Oh, well, it's X. I thought my interact was something else, but okay. Hello there, fellow traveler. Oh, hi. What a killer night for a hike. I guess so. This place is so crazy. I kinda can't believe it exists. Not the easiest climb, is it? But I guess that's what I was looking for. Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. I'm just happy to see another human in such a lonely place. I'm Theo, by the way, an adventurer from a far-off land. Not much of a talker, are you? Mysterious lone wolf type, I get it. I'll just imagine some dark backstory for you. Hey, sorry, I'm Madeline. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, Madeline, I'd say you've come to the right place. I'm freezing my toes off, but I can't imagine a better place to be for some quiet reflection. Yeah, maybe you're right. What far-off land do you hail from? Well, my inquisitive compatriot, I doth hail from the mystical, exotic kingdom of Seattle. It sounds like a special place. I guess you could call it that, Madeline, sure. This place is wild. Why would an entire city be abandoned? I read that some mega corporation started building it, but then no one wanted to live here. I wonder why. My money's on a government cover-up. What a waste, to build all this for no reason. At least we get to enjoy the leftovers. Are you here to explore the city? Yeah, I have a thing for abandoned places. And I like to think of myself as a budding photographer. Oh, really? Cool. Do you have a blog or something? A blog? Madeline. Everyone uses Instapics now. I'm Theo Under Stars, look me up. Now, I'm sure that if you're watching multiple Celeste Let's Plays or playthroughs, you've probably heard this already, but that is an actual Instagram account that Maddie Thorson made for this game. I need to... Sorry about that, I have 4 dogs. But this is an Instagram account. Now, I wouldn't recommend looking at it until after you've beaten the game, and maybe even the post-game, as it does provide spoilers. But it is cool to see. This terrain is pretty tricky. Are you turning back soon? Nope, I'm heading for the summit. I can really see the determination in your eyes. It's inspiring. If you say so. I bet you could make it to the summit too. Maybe. I don't really care about reaching the top, TBH. Oh, but I heard there's some legit old ruins up beyond the city. Like 1800s legit. I know it's risky, but I have to see them for myself. What's that thing you say right before you do something irresponsible? Throw caution to the wind? No, that's not it. Oh, right. And I'll let Theo speak for himself here. I love that little soundbite. It's so cute. And it totally fits Theo to do something like that. But that is all the dialogue we have for Theo right now. He will be returning later. He is a returning character. Anyway, let's get back to the climb. Now, if you're not particularly privy to this game's secrets, they're everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. Oops. Ah, darn. I was hoping to do this deathless. So what I'm trying to do is get into that little crevasse. Yeah, this right here. Because there's a secret this way. Now this is very important. This whole section here. Now I already remember the combination because it's white, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. I've played this game a lot. Basically, those birds are showing you which directions to dash in order to find this. This is a crystal heart. And you'll need at least 4 of them to get the final chapter of this game unlocked. But don't worry, it's not required for the base game. It's kind of the post-main game that this is required for, just to prove that you've got the skill. So, with that, we get pointless machines. And I know I didn't make a note of this, but you do want to record those birds' positions and the color pattern here. Both will be showing up later. You will be quizzed on this. Also, if you jump on those stone platforms, they disappear faster. As I said, secrets are everywhere in this game. In fact, even in this room. Right, I gotta wait for that to come back. Even in this room, there are yet but secrets uncovered. I remember having difficulties with that. That one took me a couple of deaths in my original playthrough. But anyway, that brings you to here. Which normally would be solved by going around the other way, but if I can be fancy. Why can't I be fancy? Anyway, that's another strawberry. One thing you'll learn about this game is there are secrets littered everywhere. And I remember when I was not good at this game. Whoops. Though to say I'm good at this game now would be lying, obviously. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one so badly. There. It's really not that difficult. Now this one can be achieved in a lot of ways. Alright, I probably should just try to get this the intended way. There we go. Trying to be fancy. Alright, so this room has multiple secrets. So obviously there's the strawberry over there, but what you might not know is that this goes up a ways. So first we'll go to the left. This would be officially where you're introduced to the fact that spikes are only one way. So, if you go through the bottom of a platform that has spikes on it, you won't die. Yes, I know that's weird logic, but don't question it. Anyway, for your efforts, you're rewarded a strawberry. But as you've seen, there are at least two types of collectibles in this game. And if you'll pardon me for allowing me to blow your mind for a second, there's actually a third. And let me tell you, you're not going to find this on your first playthrough. This is not happening. You will not find this on your first playthrough. I was kind of hoping that I could, like, cheat the system. But it seems like, no, I don't think I can get enough height. Yeah, I can't get enough height. So the third type of collectible are these cassette tapes that unlock the harder versions of the original game. And on top of that, they also unlock a remix. I believe this is the Shatter the Sky remix of Chapter 1's music. So, they're always fun. Now for the actual secret... Ow. I was pressing up and left. As you see, those give you a lot of momentum. And you'll have to use it down here as well. So I was just watching a Let's Player struggle with this. Whoops. Because dashing causes that to go away. But once it's collected, you can dash into it. I'm a little rusty playing this game, and it's been a while since I went for all of the strawberries. Oops. Now part's where momentum could trip you up, and that right there is where that secret was. Now this level has a really cool trick to it. Not the secret, obviously. This is just... another strawberry. No, this level has a really cool trick to it. So, if you come over here, this is the way to do it, dashless that I'm showing. Well, not like that. Actually, what I want to do, I think, is go back down here. And what you can do, if I could do it correctly, is line yourself up here, and you can jump over those corners. That's called a corner boost, or a corner jump, I think. Spike jump, there's a lot of terms for it. But basically, it's because Madeline's hitbox is actually pretty small, and the Spike's hitbox are also pretty small. So on the corner, you can jump on it without actually interacting with the hitbox, allowing you to do cool stuff like that. And that is a setup for speedruns. Like that is a guaranteed setup. So that's why I was willing to do it. Now, this room could give people trouble if you're still learning the game. Celeste Mountain. This memorial dedicated to those who perished on the climb. But with that, I'm exhausted. The bird comes and lands on us. This might have been a mistake. And with that, we've completed Chapter 1 of Celeste. Now, I can do that much faster. But I wasn't going for speed, I was going for completion. But if you'd like to see how quickly one can complete that, I've got enough time in this episode to do it. So let's do it. Oops. God. If you can't tell, I'm a little rusty. We didn't even see this room, actually. I'm kind of glad that I did. Whoops, I didn't pull off a wave dash there. But you can use all sorts of speedrunning tricks you learn later in the game to save you time. That is the speedrun strat. I'm just suffering, I guess. This proves that I'm not a god. I am no expert speedrunner. It's also been a while since I've played the game, so I guess there's that too. Honestly, at this rate, it's faster for me just to perform save strats. But now it's kind of a point of pride. There. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's a lost cause. That is possible dashless, as is implied by the whole dashless thing. That's actually a really slow time for me. And you can always skip cutscenes. But, as you can see, you can complete the first chapter in less than 4 minutes at being really slow. So, that's chapter 1 of Celeste. Unfortunately, it does add a little bit to my death count. But that's okay. I'm a little rusty as well. It's a good chance for me to warm up. Especially once we get to chapters 3, 5, and 7. But anyway, that's it for episode 1, and I guess the inaugural video of my channel. I figured if there was ever a game that I wanted to stream, or not stream, but record, it's Celeste. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!